Okay, guys, here we have it's it's actually 100 by 100. It's actually 100 by 100, but what the owner wants to sell is just 50, which is a part of it. So this is where the building is ending. There, just 5 feet from there, now the property from start. But meanwhile, I know this area to be Unimedin, but they say this is Utesi, and so probably it's close to the boundary. Probably it is close to the boundary. Because I know say this area here, this one on Unimedin. If you are familiar with Idogbo, after Idogbo, the next community, maybe Unimedin, the next community. It's not far from the third road. From here to there, I can see cars passing by the third road. Because see one white car just passed. I can see cars passing by the third road. So this should be about 11 poles away. Should be about 11 poles. But the road is terribly like this because now rainy season. And you know this area na new area where they develop. So now why this very road be like this? So all this one a truck. Now in the cost all this one and truck and cost. So there's an assurance say community will fix all this one. So the reason why we say they sell. Any community that is still selling, when dry season come, you see they go grade this road, fill out with sand, and do all because they are still selling. So there's an assurance that they're still going to fix it. Okay, it's 100 by 100. You get it for going for the ball. Now only this one the owner wants to sell. Only this one. Now the owner wants to sell. The owner does not want to sell. Does not want to sell the entire plot. But this one, the person is leaving this one to himself. Okay, you know when someone is selling part of his property, the person is still partially there. The person is still very much partially there. Okay, we have 5 apartments here. These 5 apartments are having a room and parlor self-control. The whole of them, they are all room and parlor self-contained. But you do not need to have issue with a property like this. The reason is because you see this level now, just to fill them. Once you fill them, you do German floor. Once you do German floor, you can go with a different pattern. If you turn out to bungalow, if you turn out to two flats, from the way it is right now. So that's why I can't go inside because it is bush, and moreover, there's no point going inside when it is you can see everything very well. So there is no point actually to go inside this property. It is very easy. It is easy to locate. It is close to the third road. For example, you don't build and finish, you want to get direct person. It is very easy. So guys, let me show you guys the area. Let me show you guys the area. Let me show you guys the area a bit. Sorry, I have to block faces. I have to block faces. You know, sometimes all these videos not good me to put people face and for not good me to put people face. So that is it. It is very close to the third road. From here to the third road, you know, will take about 4 minutes walk if you're really walking fast. And now during this season we do. Now why you see this one? Like I said, the community they always grade road for tracing, and this kind of place the community will definitely do it. You don't even need to say you want to do it yourself or you want to put something, you want to grade. No. It's still a developing area. So there's an assurance say them go do this very place. Okay, if you like you call me and I'll bring you over to come and see it without wasting time. Bring you over to come and see. Like I said, it's the kind of property you can change the pattern from this stage. From this stage, you can change the pattern from this stage. And that of the community, like I said, I know one to be Enyimede. Well, so but the person that brought me said Utesi. Probably the approval is carrying Utesi. You know, there are some properties, it is very close to the boundary. It is day like that. It is very, very much close to the boundary. So that is it. So if you like it, you just call me without wasting time. I'll bring you over to come and see. You see this dope house. Imagine say they don't finish this one and I see how fine. There are people living around though. People they see that house, there are people living there. Even down there are people living there. Some other houses around scattered all over. There are people living around scattered all over. Okay, somebody will say never to develop. You buy and wait. You buy and wait. You don't wait to buy. If you are buying now, the price will be okay. But if you are buying later, say you want to wait make it open for before you buy, you end up they'll come pick on tell you say this one at 12 million. You'll be very shocked. So that is one thing about property. You don't have to wait too long to acquire. You don't have to, but as far as the area is not an erosion area, and I don't see this one to be an erosion area. It is not. And though the road is a bit slopey towards the third road, it's a bit slopey towards the third road, but it's still not an erosion area. It's still not an erosion area. There's water stop, na truck. If you see the mark, the way the thing take there, you know, see na truck. All those what's it called, trailers. All those trailers when they carry sand, and they make them be like this. So the moment the houses don't spring up for this area, well, you won't see all these ones again. You won't see it. You won't see it. So now, so it be. Okay, guys, I'm ending my video. Like I said, the same person won't get this one. Now he get this one. Person only wants to sell this one and returning this one to himself. Whoever is selling part of his property is still partially there, partially with style. The person still there, so you never need to say I can't bother too much, or probably needs money to do something, or to add to this one to take raise them up, or to do one or two. You know, there are some people, they have a lot of properties. There's people that have a lot of properties, so they know if you manage all of them. You know, some people, they put hand for you, put one for you, put one for the other one, so they know will fit manage all of them, so they will decide to sell some out of it. I know someone might see that one, see the right thing, this house is for sale. Maybe that one you also get interested in selling his own, but I don't know. But I'm just seeing it now, you know. So in case you like them, so but I'm not the one marketing that one. So and then that one wanting to sell his own does not mean there is an issue with this one. Like I said, he wants to sell one part. If there's an issue, you know, once one people sell the entire property. So now so it be, and now so I see. So that is it. So if you like, it's just for you to call me, and I will bring you over to this place without wasting time to come and see. Okay, guys, I'm ending my video now. Have a nice day and bye. Okay. Do you need professional videographer and photographer to project the life of your event? Then call us on Marlboro TV now. We cover wedding ceremony, birthday party, housewarming, get together, burial ceremony, any kind of ceremony you can think about. We have high quality cameras and professional handlers too. Also, maybe you're not attending the event due to one reason or the other, but you want to watch it live on your TV screen on a full HD with your family and loved ones. Call us now. If you want sell property, whether na land or na house, we fit still help you market am. As far as say e dey better area and e dey very much genuine, we go help you market am.